The prospects of all these video on demand services from Warner Media, from Disney, others, where does that stand? And because there's a lot that'll be happening this year. What's your outlook?
I think there will be so much happening that the consumer will be overwhelmed. What we do know clearly is that the consumer has limited wherewithal to pay for these services, right? We have to remember that the mean income in the United States hasn't moved appreciably, and on an inflation-adjusted basis may have even gone backwards over the last 35, 40 years. Consumers can't just keep paying for one service after another, even in a cord-cutting scenario, because the numbers add up very quickly. By the time you replace your triple play package with an internet package and a cell phone and a few content packages, you're paying what you used to pay for the triple pay, if not more. So there are issues there. And I think there will be several that survive, but there will be substantial fallout over time. And I think trying to market all these services at the same time is going to be really, really challenging, because the consumer is not going to understand or differentiate between them. And those with the simplest proposition, I mean, Hulu's a known entity. Netflix is a known entity. Disney Plus, just by virtue of its scale, will quickly become understood. We still don't know what Apple's plans are, but I guarantee you whatever they introduce is going to evolve over time. It's not going to spring forth fully formed. And I think the others are going to have a challenge trying to identify who they are, what they are, why they're different, and why the consumer should spend some money on them. And I've made this remark a number of times. When did Showtime and HBO launch? In the late 70s, right? Well, 25 years later, their combined penetration was only in the low 30s, because their price points were $15 to $20. And the consumer didn't have the wherewithal to pay for it or chose not to pay for it. Netflix achieved its penetration level by charging $7.99, $8.99. Well, that's history. They're now moving up the line, and they're going to keep going up in price. And once you get to the $15 to $20 range, a consumer can only have 2 or 3. And will there be perhaps 3 or 4 that survive? Yes. Will there be 10 in the marketplace? Probably not. And if they are in the marketplace, they won't be important.